H down, baby. Let's go.
Game time, MP. Let's get it.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thanks to Skylar Cole for that stirring rendition of our national anthem. And we'll be right back.
Put me on top, city on lock, they like when he gon' drop. We ain't had enough, speaking down, but they know who coming up. And I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me. Never caught off, not one too far from me. Never caught off, not one day. But I'm still on my way.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got DeRozan. Made him out there with Bridges. And it's Smith. And it's Irving in at the point. And for the Rockets, Thompson is out there with Maxwell. Then it's Brooks. Then there's Marvin Bagley. And it's Whitmore in at the 4. Well, Greg, both of these teams love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
the Rockets win the tip. And here is Brooks. Bagley sets a screen for Brooks. And it's off from three-point range. Maxwell against Smith to the inside. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Smith.
The physicality of Jason Tatum, an understated and overlooked part of his game.
Thompson from long range. Rebound by Smith. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. He takes it in. Out of bounds. It'll be the Bulls' ball. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Champ.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Tatum with a screen on Maxwell. Oh, Tatum in position. Loses his grip and clanks the alley-oop jam. Brooks outside. Pass to Whitmore. Not going to go that time. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off the loss to the Spurs.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
I tell you, it's too bad one of them had to lose, because I thought both teams were evenly matched in that game.
And here's Thompson after the three-pointer from Smith. Bagley sets a screen for Thompson. To halt the run, and it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. 4 on the clock. Here's Whitmore. Misses the three.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Latrey, another three for Chicago.
Boy, what a slick move that time. Made the defense look absolutely clueless.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Let's take a look at the numbers for Jason Tatum.
And it's a nice month he's having. Something's got him motivated. He's become a much bigger contributor offensively. He's settled into the kind of groove that every player wants to get in.
The Rockets have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Start for them. Thompson outside. Houston moving it around. Over Irving. Thompson with the bucket.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. The Rockets making the shot. Here's Tatum. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Tatum's got his second bucket of the night. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Maxwell against Smith. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. From outside, off the mark.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Smith for three, and the Bulls another three.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Rockets trail by 13. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Again, the miss by Thompson.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Pass to Maxwell. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Pass to Whitmore. The Rockets again can't hit. And here are the Bulls now. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Well, the players you see on this list know a little bit about putting points on the board. They're the shooting guards averaging the most points over the last 10 games. And you take a look at Smith, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And it's his explosiveness that jumps right out at you. I mean, he exploits gaps in the defense better than any player in the league. If there's an opening, he'll find it.
Yeah, and you need that kind of burst from the off-guard position, and boy, does he ever give it to him. I mean, he's a constant threat and a potent weapon.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Tatum a screen. Smith drives in, and Smith with the stuff.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Thompson. 14 points from him the last game against San Antonio.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
And the drought. Bagley, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so it's Houston with it, following the three from Smith. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Thompson after the Bulls pick up 2. And he banks in the layup. He has 7.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Smith against Maxwell. Irving kicks to Smith. Tatum with the screen on Maxwell. Smith the pass to Tatum. And stolen by Whitmore. At the top of the key, Brooks to the left wing. Pass to Whitmore. Offline with his 3.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Smith's shot is good.
3 points.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
The Rockets shooting pretty grave so far, about 23%. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Here's Smith. Another one falls for Chicago.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
And so Brooks will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Whitmore throws it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
And the dunk by Tatum.
The pick and roll disrupts the defense and gets Tatum loose there to get that one off.
Tatum's got nearly everything to drop for him, shooting 5 of 6 from the field. Three-pointer, Brooks. It's hauled in by the Bulls. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
And here's Thompson after the three-pointer from Smith. Bagley sends a screen for Whitmore.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Here's Irving. Still yet to score. Smith dishes to Bridges. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. And here are the Rockets now. Brooks outside. No good on the three. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Outside Irving. Maxwell against Smith. Down low. Here's Tatum. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
Thompson finds Bagley. Back to Thompson. Irving with the steal. Here's Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
Tip of the hat to Irving there. He ignited the break with this underappreciated part of his game. His defense. Quick hands help on both sides of the court.
Smith against Maxwell. There's the pass to Bagley. There's the dish to Thompson. Back to Bagley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Nearing the midway point of the season now, GA, what do you think is most important for teams to focus on at this point?
I think just trying to establish overall continuity. You want to head into the second half of the season with some momentum behind you, as well as just general confidence.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Reedy's checked in for Bridges. Christian Wood comes in for Jason Tatum. And Doncic is subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Good on the second free throw. Here's Doncic. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Wood with the screen for Smith to the paint. And stolen by Whitmore. Here is Shaw. Covered by Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Ewing the pass to Bagley.
2 minutes.
Some solid defense from Reed.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
Irving with the steal. It's rebounded by Houston. Passes to Shaw. Out to Ewing. Inside. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Smith, and Smith with the stop.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
Ewing inside. Guarded by Doncic. Good on the shot.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 6 assists now in the game.
Irving so good and crafty at being able to get things done with the high percentage shot inside.
Now, here's Ewing. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio. Shot clock at 6. Here's Shaw. No good on that one. Smith with some nice D. Launches a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Smith's got 36.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Whitmore with it. 14 points from him the last game against San Antonio. And Whitmore throws it down.
Hitting the afterburners to get the easy slam.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. The Bulls on top, running away with this one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
We've got Shaw. He's out there with Thompson. And it's Santiago in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Thompson after Luka Doncic's bucket. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. Ewing's checked in for the Rockets. And a change for the Bulls. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Tate. Thompson outside. Evans a screen on Doncic. Evans passes to Shaw. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Shaw's got 5 points so far.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Champ, in their last matchup against Miami, got the job done. He scored an amazing number of points, and ultimately, he posted a triple-double. And those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match, but he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Christian Woods checked in for the Bulls. DeRozan comes in for Dosunmu.
DeMar DeRozan.
Evans setting the pick for Thompson. To the middle. And Evans the basket on the assist by Thompson.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
DeRozan a screen on Ewing. Smith the pass to DeRozan. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Tries the spin move. To the inside. The shot's good from Evans. Evans has got 4 points this quarter.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Wood with the screen for Smith. Floats it up for Wood. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Wood flying up to slam down the alley-oop emphatically.
Now here's Ewing. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
And you know, Clark, it wasn't an easy first few years in the league for Christian Wood.
You know, sometimes the hard road is the more productive road for some guys. You know, he played for 5 different teams in his first 4 seasons, Greg, but in his 5th year, he found his groove. And sometimes it takes a little longer for the big guys to find their way.
Oh, and the dunk by Smith.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And, guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And here are the Rockets now after the Bulls pick up 2. Evans bounce pass. DeRozan defending. Just 4 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. And a miss there on the triple.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. You might want to track this guy. Mark him definitely. Just deadly from deep so far.
To end the run, a 3-pointer is right on target.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now, here is Smith. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Fades back, and that one is good. Smith's got 43 points.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
So the Bulls, their last game, a win against the Heat. Thompson passes to Evans. Back to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Doncic, following the score by Houston. 6 on the shot clock. Smith kicks to Wood. Basket good. Wood's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, Wood is an absolute load coming down the lane. It's really hard to stop him coming out of the pick and roll.
Ewing the pass to Evans. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one goes on Wood. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
And the first one drops. So for the Bulls, Tatum comes in for Christian Wood. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Paul George. And both free throws good for Evans. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Smith, and then Smith with the jam.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
The Rockets have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Maxwell against Smith. And the basket by Maxwell. Now Tatum. We saw him with 29 points last game. Tatum with the screen on Maxwell. Smith the pass to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one. Doing it all.
For Houston, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Bagley sends a screen for Thompson. The floater, and it's laid in by Bagley.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. They stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Shoots a fader, and another one.
And here we go again. Another spectacular night for him.
You love the challenge he's taken on, don't you? Trying to reach the 5th most 50-point games in a single season. I mean, just incredible. Thompson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Brooks in the corner. Takes a 3. And another 3 for Houston.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Pass to Smith. DeRozan a screen on Maxwell. And it's Smith penetrating. And Smith with the stuff.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And here are the Rockets now. The Bulls getting the bucket. Brooks, left side. Kicks it to Bagley. That one, no good. Nice D from DeRozan. Irving with a clean look. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Houston making some changes. Whitmore, he's checked in for Evans. Shaw subbed in for Thompson. Paul George is checked in for Chicago. Outside DeRozan. Irving sets a screen for DeRozan. Bulls moving the ball around. Clock at 4. Here's Tatum. Nice D from Brooks. Houston's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Maxwell against Doncic. Pass to Bagley. Over Irving. And Houston again with the bucket.
And we saw this from Bagley in college. He has very good touch around the rim.
Takes a step back. Maxwell against Doncic. Outside Irving. And again, Chicago. No good. The Rockets shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Here's Whitmore. No good on the triple. And it's the Bulls with the ball. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. It felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Maxwell kicks to Brooks. Outside, Bagley. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Doncic. Bagley's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Here's Doncic. A 14-point game for him in the win against Miami. Maxwell against Doncic. Maxwell, the pass to Brooks. The pass to Bagley. Great D that time from Tatum.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
It's rebounded by Houston. Brooks, the pass to Maxwell. Outside, Bagley. He kicks it to Brooks. Out to the wing. Here's Whitmore. Off target from outside.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Doncic finds DeRozan. Trying to end the drought. Shaw with the rebound. Rockets shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. George against Maxwell. Brooks outside. From deep three-point land, hands it from downtown. Brooks has got 6 here in this quarter.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but he keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
The Bulls shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Luka Doncic taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Pass to Whitmore. Looking to enter. Oh, what a play! Woo!
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly.
Good start.
Hey everybody, first off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on the trading block.
I think PG-13 is going to be an outstanding addition. There isn't a team in the league that wouldn't be better off with this kind of two-way talent. High praise to the front office for getting the deal done and bringing a veteran superstar to their franchise.
And now talking about our current game, got to be impressed with the big halftime lead for the Bulls.
Man, I would have loved to play on this team. They share the ball, that movement that creates openings for other guys and converting them into very high percentage shots.
Yeah, I just glanced at the numbers. They have more assists in one half than some teams have in a whole game.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. DeRozan out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Irving. And it's Smith in at the 2 guard. And there's Bridges on the assist from DeRozan. Bridges has got the first points to start out the 3rd quarter for Chicago. And here are the Rockets now. They host the Clippers after this game. Thompson against Irving. Outside, Bagley. Passes it to Maxwell. Inside, here's Brooks. Count it. Brooks has got 10 points. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Smith outside. Back to Irving. And here's Smith. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And then Smith with the dunk.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow. Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Tatum setting the pick for Smith. Back to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
The Rockets shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Thompson passes to Bagley. Back to Thompson. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. 13 points in the game.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Smith scanning the floor. And it's good from the elbow. Smith's got 56 points in the game.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Thompson. Bagley with a screen on Irving. Here's Thompson. A 3. And it's Whitmore missing. For Chicago, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the 3rd quarter. Irving finds Smith. Bridges sets the screen for Smith. Rockets with the rebound.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Thompson against Irving. Pass to Whitmore. On the wing, Brooks. No good from outside. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Maxwell against Smith. Back to Tatum. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. The Rockets have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the 3rd. Thompson passes to Bagley. Here's Whitmore. DeRozan brings the double team. Brooks with no one around. Good on the triple. Brooks has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And definitely a streak shooter. When Brooks is hot, he can carry the offense.
Hey, Greg, here we are watching Cam Whitmore. What impresses you most about his game?
Kevin, for me, I think it's his toughness. He's not afraid to get physical underneath the basket, and I really love how gritty he is on the D as well.
Here's Thompson after the made shot from Smith. Back to Thompson. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Smith outside. Back to Irving. On the wing, Bridges. Smith against Maxwell. 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's Thompson. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Maxwell against Smith. Now, here's Thompson. He's tightly guarded. And another 3 for Houston.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Irving kicks to Smith. In the corner, Tatum with it. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3 points.
Tatum's got 7 now in this quarter.
Watch out. Tatum's going to stretch the defense all over the place if he's knocking down threes from the corner.
Thompson, high post. And Thompson throws it down.
Boy, you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, Jason Tatum said his quiet demeanor may belie his hunger to win for some people. He said, I feel like sometimes I come off so laid back that I don't know if people understand how much I invest into this game, how much I care, how hard I work, because I'm not the loudest or may show everything. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, his passion, DA, for the game is right there. We appreciate your story. And the Rockets with possession here after the Bulls pick up 2. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Irving passes to Smith. Bridges a screen on Maxwell. Smith kicks to DeRozan. Off target with his 3. The Rockets have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Right side Bagley. Irving against Thompson. Over Irving. The shot by Thompson, no good. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Smith wide open. He fires. Drains the 3-pointer. Smith's got 11 points in the quarter.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Pass to Whitmore. That one's not going to go. Well, Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Irving kicks to Smith. Tatum with a screen on Maxwell. Oh, Tatum in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And, you know, if you throw it up, Tatum will go get it now. He's a really good athlete. You can't let him roam free like that.
The Rockets shooting 54% since they had a chance to talk things over at halftime. They're looking locked in out there now. Bagley sends a screen for Brooks. Outside for Bagley. Takes the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Smith's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Rosen dishes to Smith. Fades away. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Maxwell. Thompson outside. Can they get it? And Thompson throws it down.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
Now here is Smith. Non-stop scoring machine here.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Thompson against Irving. Thompson inside. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got his 5th rebound in this one. The Bulls shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Back to Smith. Puts the fadeaway right on the money.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Thompson with it. 24 points for him. Here's Bagley. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from DeRozan.
2 minutes.
And the Bulls with possession. Now here is Smith. This is to Tatum. Back to Smith. Tatum with a screen on Maxwell. Clock is at 3. Smith's shot is good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And it's Whitmore missing. Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. 1:14 left to play in the 3rd. And it's Smith penetrating.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Rockets shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Maxwell, the pass to Bagley. With the drive. Rebound by the Bulls. Bridges has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Smith, the pass to Bridges. Hassan and Smith with the assist that time. Bridges has got 6 here in this quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the pass to Brooks. Clock at 6. Back to Thompson. The 3 from Maxwell. Knocks down the 3 ball. Maxwell's got 5 points so far. Smith outside. He got it up. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Barring a disaster, it would appear they've got this game in the bag. Back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Thompson. He's out there with Ewing. Evans out there with Shaw. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Thompson passes to Shaw. Ewing outside. Thompson from long range. The rebound by Dosunmu. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
Evans has gone 2 of 5 from the floor.
Well, you really have to like how George uses his body effectively down low there. I mean, the defense pretty much has no choice but to foul him in that situation.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
And, you know, the more they've penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them. So they just kept doing it.
Always been nails from the line, something George takes pride in.
The Bulls making a switch here. Ball's checked in. And he makes both free throws. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Rockets have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Thompson passes to Evans. Back to Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Evans. That's now 26 points from Amen Thompson.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
On the wing, Doncic. He's guarded by Ewing. The kick out to Tatum. Ball from long range. Traps in the tray.
Lonzo becoming more consistent with his catch-and-shoot jumper. I know it doesn't look that good, but it's got nice touch on it, and it's effective.
Here's Thompson, and that one goes long. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. The kick out to Ball. Another shot. Reed the pass to Ball. Doncic outside. He dishes it to Ball. Reed a screen on Thompson. Ball. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Hard not to respect the excellent decision making. I mean, Ball enjoys exploiting the defense, especially in the pick and roll.
Thompson passes to Evans. Back to Thompson. Shoots over Ball. And it comes off the front of the rim. Here's Chicago. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Tatum's shot is off. Rockets have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Thompson passes to Evans. Ewing surveying the floor. Evans, good. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Doncic, and they double up Doncic. And there's Paul George on the assist by Doncic.
Luka Doncic.
Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. Now, here's Thompson. So, Clark, we know you're very familiar with the college game. How do you think the one-and-done rule has worked out so far?
You know, not as it was intended to, Kevin. I mean, in some ways, the chance to see guys like Durant and others play in college for a year was better than not having them there. But I think it's also created this expectation that if you're not a one-and-done, that you've somehow failed, and that's detrimental to the psyche of young players.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for Evans. The 3 for Doncic. They get it back. Reed. And he uses the glass on the layup. Reed's got his first bucket of the night.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Now here's Thompson. Ewing for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Reed.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
Thompson passes to Bagley. Thompson in the post. He's covered by Ball. pass to Thompson. This one for three. Sinks the triple. Thompson's got 29.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Doncic looking it over. Reed a screen on Ewing. Doncic passes to Dosunmu. Back to Doncic. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Houston. Out left to the wing. Fires the three. Shaw, no good. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Doncic, no good.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Ewing the pass to Thompson. Thompson is double. Houston moving it around. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Chicago ball.
Checked in for Lonzo Ball.
Substitution on the court.
Chicago's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Smith outside. Reed a screen on Maxwell. Here's Smith. That's good from 17 feet away.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility of the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. That's something the league has to take seriously, making sure that players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
At the line for your Rockets, Marvin Bagley III. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so Bagley nails them both. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Bulls. Smith outside. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
And Thompson kicks to Brooks. Down low. Doncic with the steal. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it. The fast break chance. Connects again. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Here's Maxwell. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Chicago's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Back to George. Pass to Smith. And these days, you know, Clark, the trade for a star player takes a stockpile of draft picks, doesn't it?
Well, that seems to be the one way you can assure yourself of getting a proven star somewhere in the area of his prime. You know, and it doesn't always work out for both parties. Teams typically, in that case, would have to mortgage a bit of their future to get a player of that caliber. So it is tilted towards more risk than reward in most of those scenarios.
Here's Reed, and the dunk by Reed.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Houston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Maxwell kicks to Thompson. Thompson is double. To the paint. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
Now Smith. Lets it go with the three. And yep, another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Doncic. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
Well, you look at Whitmore, sitting at the top of the heap. Looks like he'll be planning on an appearance at the dunk contest this year.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised with his athleticism. This guy has got the goods, no doubt about it. The hops are incredible, and we'll just have to see what sort of creativity he can apply.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
That free throw good from Thompson. And you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
Now, here is Smith. Fader on the way, and he gets the bucket. Smith's got 12 now in this quarter.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Picked him clean. Here's Dosunmu. The putback. Out to Smith. Six to shoot. And there's the drive. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Here's Maxwell after the made shot from Smith. Pass to Bagley. There's the dish to Thompson. Here's Whitmore. Launches it. Rebound by the Bulls. Reed's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Chicago. They're on a 16-7 run. Smith against Maxwell. Smith dishes to Doncic.
In the game, 2 minutes.
That one drops for him.
That's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
Houston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Thompson passes to Bagley. Reed with the steal. And here is Dosunmu driving inside.
Houston.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Personal foul.
And Clark, we know Commissioner Silver has acknowledged the game has changed in terms of its impact on players' bodies. And so adjusting the regular season's length is not out of the question.
Well, you and I have talked about it for years. I've talked about it with other fellow announcers. It would be wonderful to see the season reduced by about 15-20% in terms of regular season games. I think it would enhance the product immensely. And the fact that Commissioner Silver is letting us know it's not off the table, maybe we'll see it reduced in the not-too-distant future.
Wood, he's checked in for the Bulls. Jay Shante comes in for George. Maxwell, the pass to Thompson. The high post shot. And here's Brooks from outside. Rebound by Smith.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance
for the Bulls.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And looking at the trajectory of the season, this is the first of 2 meetings on the year. So this will be a solid win to go up 1-0 in the season series here against the Rockets.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Smith.
You know, getting a triple-double isn't easy because I never had one of those, but somehow he made it look easy, just showing you how versatile his game is.
And good! There's another.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Bagley. And Brooks gets it on the assist by Bagley.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Smith outside. Another one goes. Incredible.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. G.A., I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific